say.
Radio.
Wait a minute.
It is not okay. Let me just say this: it is nothing bad. She helped me and Emily go on vacation. That's
Okay.
it.
All
Okay.
right, fair, all
See,
right.
so
To the Poconos?
there you go. What?
To the Poconos?
Yes.
That's fair.
All right, so there you go. So that's why. May I get back to the Subway Series, please? 'Cause this is
Go
about
ahead.
sports. Thankful that baseball is back right now, and in terms of I get to see the Yankees pummel the Mets this series. Sorry, Dom, but it's absolutely
Oh,
true.
no, there's no denying it.
Let's not go crazy
I
here.
will say this, they're always with rivalry games, even though with rivalry games, you will always get closer games than you think. Personally, I feel like the Yankees obviously should win them all, but
The Yankees have their 3 worst pitchers going in this series.
I feel like DeGrom can outpitch Tanaka, so I feel like that's the game where I feel like if the Mets are, actually hitting, they could do it.
And Tanaka beat DeGrom last time they went up
of
against
course,
each other.
but I'm saying...
And it's Herman versus Syndergaard tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's true, too. So, I mean...
And Saturday, it's Mets versus Gray.
Ooh.
That's why I'm really saying this could be a really troublesome series for the Yankees. They were not playing well entering the break. They have their 3 worst pitchers going against the Mets. Mets have their 3 best. This is going to be tough for the Yankees.
It is going to be tough, but keep in mind who the Yankees were playing coming into the break. It was the Indians, who are a playoff team right now.
And who you've been belittling this whole week for saying that they're playing in a bad division.
Yes, I understand that, but regardless, they're a great team to watch. They are a tough team to beat. But you have to keep in mind that the Mets are right now an inferior team than the Yankees. I'm not belittling them. It's just what it is. The Mets are in a lost season right now. The Yankees are not. And like you said, the Yankees are throwing their 3 worst pitchers, or 3... Actually, yeah.
No, they're 3 worst pitchers.
3 worst pitchers towards the Mets, and the Mets are sending up Syndergaard and DeGrom and Matz. So it is going to be tough, but I really do think that the offense can pull out.
I have a question. Now that Machado obviously has been taken care of, he's now on the Dodgers. Are you guys happy that maybe the Yankees can finally focus on
yes.
A starting pitcher,
with it.
which is what they really need?
I love it. I never wanted Machado on the Yankees.
It didn't make sense.
If he signs in the offseason, that's fine. There's a lot of time to put together a roster that makes sense. Adding Machado right now for the Yankees did not make sense. In the offseason, a million things can happen. The thing I'll say is I've been on the Carlos Martinez train for the past 72 hours or so. There was a quote that John Mozeliak gave today. I'd like to read it if I may. He said, and I quote, "For us, the one core we have is pitching, and to start trying to arbitrage that would have to be a very special type deal. Otherwise, it'd make no sense to us. None of that has presented itself to me. No one has called me with any great ideas that way. Blah, blah, blah. Not important." So that's not saying that he's not going to trade Carlos Martinez. It's just saying that
he wants a spectacular deal.
Yeah, exactly. He wants a big deal.
He wants the pitching prospects.
The Yankees can offer it. Abreu, Adams, Luis Medina, Fraser Perez, they can do it. I don't want to give up Sheffield. I do not want to give up Justice Sheffield. I really don't. I like him a lot. He's a lefty, and the Yankees do need lefties.
Would you consider it a hard pill to swallow if they traded Chance Adams, or you're not too fond of him?
He soured on me this year. He's having such a bad year this year in AAA that I'm not sure if he's cut out to be a starter in the bigs. His ceiling may be a reliever, and I have no problem trading relievers, especially if I can get Carlos Martinez, who is a future number 2 starter for the Yankees. I love Carlos Martinez so much. If they can't get Martinez, Tyson Ross is a fantastic consolation prize. I like him a lot. I want to go back to something you said, Dominic. I love that the Yankees can now focus on addressing their biggest need, which is starting pitching.
Yeah.
There's no question about that.
Definitely.
So, on that note, let's take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be airing an exclusive interview that I did with Rodney Hampton, former New York Giant running back at Stewart's All-American Restaurant in Wantagh. Eric, I'm sorry you couldn't be there.
No, it's okay. I want to, but I'm happy you were there.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time. Here's what I'm going to say about that event. And Sean, I know you're listening in the other room. Even though they weren't busting down the doors to see us, I still had a great time representing the station. I loved mingling with Christina, Sarah, Big Ed, Jose, and Lilium. I had a great time. I really did.
I'm very happy you were there.
And plus, the Yankees weren't playing, so I had nothing to do that night.
Stupid All-Star break.
Yeah, right. Rodney Hampton interview coming up next on Beyond the Game on the Voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Hey everybody, Rachel Ray here. Nothing puts a bigger smile on my face than cooking up a big meal for family and friends. But there's not enough room at my table for the 17 million kids in America who are struggling with hunger. These children, that's 1 out of every 5, often have to skip meals because there's just nothing to eat in the kitchen. Yet there's more than enough healthy, nutritious food produced right here in America to feed every last hungry child. If only there was a way to get it to them. That's why the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks collects surplus food to give hope to hungry kids and their families all across our country. But they can't do it without your help. Join me in supporting Feeding America at your local food bank and at feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
A message from Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Alexa, can you please do my food shopping today?
Food shopping today added to your shopping list.
Alexa, can you do my math homework for me?
I'm not sure.
Alexa, play WHPC.
Play WHPC.
You can now listen to the voice of Nassau Community College on your Amazon Echo.
Simply say, Alexa, play WHPC.
I am already playing WHPC.
Sorry. So go ahead and buy a silicone steamer in the shape of a faceless melting pig.
Buy a silicone steamer in the shape of a faceless melting pig.
Yeah, that exists. And while you shop, play WHPC.
Or buy a headband with a mullet hair attached to it.
I refuse to buy a headband with mullet hair attached to it.
Yeah, that exists too. Not sure why. But when you buy it, you can play WHPC.
So play WHPC on your Amazon device today.
And thanks for listening to 90.3 WHPC.
All right, we're back on Beyond the Game on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. We are live here at Stewart's All-American Restaurant in Wantagh. I am Jacob Valk, and I'm fortunate enough to be joined by former New York Giant running back Rodney Hampton. Rodney, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Glad to be here.
Thank you. So, what do you recall about the 1990 NFL Draft?
1990 NFL Draft, just being nervous. Then, one thing about the draft, you don't know when you're going to get picked. Coming out that year, I was supposed to be in middle first round, late first round, second round, so you really don't know. It's up in the team hand, and I was just happy and ecstatic once the Giants called my name, the 24th pick in the first round. And what's so special about it, we won a Super Bowl. Well, my first year, I was able to get this ring, so.
Hey, I'm a Jet fan. I'd kill for one of those.
Oh, yeah. I had a friend that I played with at the University of Georgia, one of y'all better linebackers that played Mo Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mo was,
well, he's the reason that Tom Brady exists.
Yeah, so a lot of people mad at him because of that.
Yeah, exactly. So, what was it like playing under Bill Parcells?
Well, I had one... I played for Bill my first year, my rookie year. Then after that, he retired and moved on and started back coaching again. But he was definitely a great coach, motivator. He know how to challenge everybody differently, but he brought the best out of you. After he retired, we got Ray Hanley for 2 years, and then I realized how much we missed Bill Parcells. But definitely, everywhere he went, he turned the team around, and like I say, he know how to push buttons and make people play. I mean, even the great LT, when he saw him lacking, he knew how to push his button and take his game to another level. So definitely a Hall of Fame coach and is a great motivator.
Talking to Rodney Hampton here at Stewart's All-American Restaurant in Wantagh. So how much did Otis Anderson help you when you started out in the NFL?
Well, Otis Anderson helped me out a lot. And just not just Otis, I say all the running backs. Lewis Tillman, without a doubt, Maurice Cawthon, because he was the leader of the running back crew. He was a fullback. So Maurice, he got on us when we made the wrong cut and we didn't work out hard. So I say Maurice was the leader of the running back group. But definitely OJ, just being an older player and played the same position that I played. And he just gave me, Lewis, Dave Meggett, he gave us all the inside tips how to stay, focused and, stay on top of our game.
Yeah, I like that a lot. So even though you didn't play in this game, I'm sure that you have some great stories about it. What are your memories of Super Bowl 25?
Well, the most important memory when Norwood set up to kick that ball. I was on the sideline with the crutches. I think I was blowing the wind.
Have you ever seen the picture of the jersey on Twitter? It's Norwood, but it's wide right on the jersey.
No, I never seen that.
Oh, it's so funny. Look it up on Twitter. It's so funny.
I think he's more known for missing a kick. So I think all the New York Giants fans, we love Norwood. But, that's a game. That's how the game goes. You win some, you lose some. We just, in Giants country, we're glad he missed.
Yeah, Scott No Good, as you guys call him. Talking to Rodney Hampton here at Stewart's All-American Restaurant in Wantagh. So, what's your favorite moment of your football career?
Well, it had to be winning the Super Bowl, but just in all honesty, just being around your teammates. You have 53 guys on the team, everybody different personality, and just all being together and just coming together as one team, one family, and trying to get that win. And if you don't win, you go back to the drawing board all week, practice, and try to get it again. So just hanging out with the guys, playing cards and messing around in the locker room, just playing jokes on one another, and just one big bond.
Were you a jokester?
Not really.
Who was the jokester on the team?
Man, we had a lot of them. Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker.
Okay.
So we had a lot of guys on there play jokes on one another.
All right. So who was your favorite teammate?
Well, I guess it got to be in the running back. I think Lewis Tillman. We was close. He's from Mississippi. I'm from Houston. Let me see who else we had. All the guys was close, but I think Lewis had to be the closest guy. Although we played the same position, we always competed against one another, but we stayed, grounded and stayed good friends.
Did you guys help each other out, or was it a competition to bitter out?
No, I mean, that's what you do. You help each other out. When you see somebody struggling, you just, add your 2 cents and see how you can make them better, and vice versa. So, but that's what the coach there for,
Talking to Rodney Hampton here at Stewart's All-American Restaurant in Wantagh. And Rodney, I'll get you out on this. Who was the toughest player that you ever went up against?
Well, I get that question all the time, and I say all the guys. From the defensive linemen to the linebacker to the defensive back who just weigh 145 pounds. But that's what hit me the hardest one time. Early in my career, I do a lot of spinning, and a guy for Arizona, Lynch, I don't know his first name.
That wasn't John Lynch.
No, not John Lynch.
No.
For Arizona Cardinals, I was spinning. He put their helmet right in my side, and I couldn't stay on the ground. I had to get up and make it to the sideline. That's the hardest hit I got. But as being a running back, I carried the ball anywhere from 20 to 25 times a game, and so you just doing the game, you don't feel it, but definitely the next morning it's hard getting out the bed. So
yeah, I'm sure it's hard enough for me to get out of bed anyway. All right, Rodney, thank you for your time.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right, that was Rodney Hampton. He's coming at you live from Stewart's All-American Restaurant in Wantagh. Let's take a quick break, but don't go anywhere because there's more of Beyond the Game coming up next on the Voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
If your skin could talk, would you listen?
As your skin, I forgive you. I forgive you for poking and popping me when I broke out at 14. I forgive you for that awful belly ring hole you left in me when you were 15. I forgive you for damaging me before prom, on spring break, and at tanning salons when you were 16, 17, 18. But I'm your skin, and if you continue to tan, I hope you can forgive me. Forgive me when wrinkles begin to show and I start developing age spots. Forgive me if I develop melanoma when you're only 22. So please, I'm asking you to stop. Stop tanning now. Our future depends on it.
Protect your skin from melanoma, the second most common cancer in young women 15 to 29 years old. And protect your future. Learn more at spotskincancer.org. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
Hey, what's up? This your guy, DJ Steph with the F. And if you didn't tune in last week to It's Saucy, this is what you missed. Hey! Yeah, but you know what's so funny? I found funny is remember that time Meek Mill donated $50K to Philadelphia public schools, and then Drake topped him with $100K?
That's so petty.
It's just
free
you
me.
and that petty stuff.
Free
Yo,
me.
stop that. Because we had a problem the other day. I ain't gonna say it, but you know I'm not petty.
First of all, you're super petty
No, I'm
You be throwing low blows and sneak dissing on air. First you did it to my man Vaughn P.
I said we have interesting people here.
Now you trying to come for me?
I'm not coming for you. I'm just saying that, it hurt me, Sam. It really did. If you don't want to miss out on moments like this, plus hip-hop and reggae music, then tune in every Wednesday at 10 p.m. on the Voice of Nassau Community College on 90.3.